Hello fam, welcome to Global Happiness to you. Happy New Year to you all. Welcome to a year of great tidings, a year of hope and joy. Well, as we speak, we all know the New Year fever. There will always be prophecies from prominent men, and here are a few prophecies that Nigerians are looking out for. A lot in the political radar has been said, and a lot has been said concerning what the future holds for Nigerians in Nigeria. Before we go into the news proper, I would like you to subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already. Click on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. While the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, RCCG, that's Pastor Enoch Adeboye, has released powerful prophecies for 2022, as in 2022. Report has it that Adeboye released the prophecies from God during the annual crossover service in 2022. In the prophecies for the new year, the popular clergyman warned his children against all manner of prophecies from different men of God. He warns that the new variant, which is Omicron, is not a baby of COVID-19 but a grandchild. Okay, see some of the prophecies below. The general ones categorized in several categories. I'll start with the general one. The general one said, 1. God said more than 80% of projects started in 2022 will succeed. So guys, go ahead with this project you have been keeping in the pipeline. He said, number 2, this year will be a year of the emergence of previously unknown stars. Number 3, in spite of everything happening, this year is going to be a year of massive breakthroughs in science and finances. It said, number 4, infant mortality rates will drop by at least 50%. While on intercontinental level, it says some of the problems of last year will still spill over into 2022. It said the world won't get out of the woods until they admit that Jehovah is God. Pastor Adeboye called for 1,000 volunteers to join him to seek the face of the Lord for Nigeria and the world, adding that they would fast for 72 hours to ask God to cure the world of the plague. He stated that the praying will be done early in February 2022, asking those willing to be volunteers to contact the secretary. And number 7, he said the Lord says the issue of migration will take a new turn in 2022. I wish he explained better on that one. Number 8, God says that there will be 2 monstrous storms, one coming from the Atlantic, that's the hurricane, and the other from the Pacific Ocean, which is the typhoon. He added that unless they are weakened before they make a landfall, the results will be terrible. This is quite strong. So, in a nutshell, what Papa Adeboye is telling us is, do you have a pipeline deal? Do you have a pipeline dream? Do you have that project you have been keeping in the pipeline? He said, don't be scared to go ahead and do them. So come on out, bring out, explore. That the year is open for us all, to explore and get our dreams actualized. And another one I picked very quickly, which I believe is for you and I, is the fact that they said stars will be born. Unknown stars will be created. So I know that you're that unknown star that the whole world will celebrate. So whatever is holding you back in 2021, let it go. We are now in 2022. Do all you can. Say this. Let me quote him again. Say this year will be a year of emergence of previously unknown stars. You are that unknown star. Come out of the woods. Come out of your shackles and let the world hear you positively. And he said something very unique. He said 80% of projects started in 2022 will succeed. Those projects you have been thinking, how are you going to get the finances? How are you going to move on? Where's help going to come from? How are you going to get that? Don't stay laid back anymore. Keep making one step at a time towards that dream, one move at a time towards achieving it, and you will get it. Everybody keeps saying generally that this issue of prophecy, and they will tell you there will always be these, that, which are more general. Well, that's true. But he's now telling all those who needs to listen that shouldn't get comfortable in that mediocrity. We can move ahead. And I believe strongly the prophecies for you and I. But there's something again I picked, which is the fact that he said there's going to be a massive breakthrough in both science and finances. So if you're in that sector of the economy, science, if you're in the sector of finances, even if you're not in the sector of finances, financially too, we can make it. We can, despite the very strong economic situations we're facing in the country, Nigeria. It doesn't stop the hands of God from moving. So, but don't just fold your arms and expect it to happen. You gotta start moving. Begin now. Hit the ground running as early as it begins. Then, of course, you said something that I picked very quickly, which is the fact that not all prophets are prophets. He said his children, those who believe, who listens to him, who also knows that he's from God, should be wary of some prophecies. Some prophecies may not be genuine. They could just be heresies. They could just be predictions. So you should be very wary from which water you drink from. Okay, which genealogy are you from, and where are you getting your information from? But whatever the prophecies are, I believe that with God on our side, striving hard and believing God, really, we've gone through so much in 2021. If you live in Nigeria, you would agree with me. There's so many things were just not right. Insecurity was there, banditry was there, kidnapping was there. We can also take away the highlights of the fact that we enjoyed some leverage of, there was no shortage of petroleum at any point, and all these like strategies of or scarcity of food, of water in Enugu State, especially the capital city, where during the festive period, a lot of Enugu indigenes suffered a lot of hardship in the bid of trying to fetch water. In all, we count it all joy that we are now in 2022, and we pray that this 2022 will open up shut doors of glory, shut doors of breakthrough, and those prayers are for you listening to me. Those prayers are for each and every one of us in the Global Happenings Today family, and many others who wish and pray that God will intervene in their affairs or the affairs of men. I'm of the opinion that I know that the God that we serve does not sleep, but then again, we must not fold our hands. That's where we're going to wrap it up. Happy New Year again to you all. Thank you for keeping faith with us, and keep your hopes very high. 2022